Light the beam! Light the beam! Light the beam! Light the beam!
Well, would you look at that? Everybody back in their usual spots, everybody back under one roof. What do you say we light the beam a little bit and maybe do another one of these Sports Cave programs? What do you say?
I think I forgot how to do it.
I wondered if you would have any rust.
Is this thing on?
Yeah, I wondered if you would need a bit of a re-entering into the avenues of. No, we're fine. We're back.
I'll just mail it in.
Yeah, I was about to say. Well, then in that case, there's nothing to worry about. Light the beam. We are once again back for another episode of the Sports Cave with Biggest Puma, a Thursday night edition, a Mexico watch-along edition, as, of course, we have World Cup on in the room here with us. In the room also with us, of course, Cap across the table and the great LG, trying to connect right now with a special guest that we might have early in the program, depending on how quickly he can figure out what he needs to do to connect. But
do I need earphones? Does it have to have a mic?
So I am actively still texting with our potential special guest to see if this is going to be doable, because said guest was actually in the arena yesterday for England v. Croatia. Whew. And it would be nice to potentially have a firsthand
that was a
account.
hell of a game, man.
You got to see a good one so far. I would probably say the most entertaining game so far of what we've seen through week one of the World Cup.
I mean, let me think. Let me go back.
Well, while you think,
I would think the South Korea against the Czechs, just because there's two equalizers on it. But it didn't end in a win. It was a draw.
Well, and that was basically what the first half was yesterday of England-Croatia. It was England score, then Croatia respond. England score again, Croatia respond, and then England pulled away in the second half. But
Harry freaking Kane.
Hot soccer opinion. The world doesn't talk enough about Harry Kane. Harry Kane's pretty damn good.
He's good.
He's good.
He's not Mbappe good.
So the stats would tell you over the last 5 years, he is significantly more productive than Kylian Mbappe.
Just like the stats of the Spurs where, like, we actually won the game.
72% of that series, the Spurs were leading. So
we won.
I mean, why are they holding a celebration parade in the Canyon of Heroes today? I mean,
we will talk about
the analytics.
Those soon-to-be champions in a little bit. But how much did you not want to come in today because of the weather outside?
It's a little hot.
I mean, it's
a little humid.
It's the devil's ass crack out there, man.
Hey!
It's like, my glasses fog up. It's like a 115 heat index. My hair's falling out. My ears are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. All that good stuff.
You're getting into a rhythm there. No,
sweat.
Keep going. Keep listing
sweat.
Keep listing the ailments as I try to get us a promotion post going here.
I chopped my goatee down just because it was hot. The hair almost went with it. It was brutal, man. It was brutal.
Yeah, it's
for
not
all
fun.
Those people working outside.
So the roommate,
off, man.
The roommate was in Vegas earlier, the first half of this week, and I was telling her, because she was complaining about it being hot in Vegas. And I was like, well,
you don't got the humidity.
I got bad news for you. It's actually a higher heat index here that you are returning to. I think tomorrow is supposed to potentially be even worse.
As one of our fantasy football people, Lonnie in Arizona, it's dry heat. It's so much better, which I get, but it's still 115, Lonnie.
You mean the
out in Phoenix
fantasy football league that I am the current reigning champion of? That one?
Asterisks.
The asterisk being I'm a great owner and I hire great people. Shout out Zeb. Shout
You're a
out.
fantasy football manager. Zeb was the manager. You were the Jerry Jones piggyback riding.
I'm sorry, when the Knicks won that championship Saturday night, who did they hand the trophy to? Did they hand it to the head coach first? Did they hand it to the players first? Or did they hand it to the owner first?
They handed it to the owner who fell asleep next to the president.
Yeah, Dolan and the big man were having trouble keeping their eyes open there for a while in Madison Square Garden.
And I didn't like the fact that the Knicks did a cheat code and had Wu-Tang on at halftime in Game 4.
Reunited Wu-Tang. It was over.
Yeah.
It was okay. I'm not gonna lie.
If I knew that was happening,
Yeah,
I would
I
have
know.
put a poly market bet on
I
it.
know.
Been like the greatest comeback of all time.
It's done.
Wu-Tang.
Yeah,
Wu-Tang.
for the children. Yeah, that was. I swear to God that was spoken. That was said out loud. Whenever I saw that. As we were watching the game, watching that Game 4, I was like, I don't have a good feeling about this. Like, if there's any chance the Knicks have of coming back in this game, it has now quadrupled at a minimum with the reunification of Wu-Tang at halftime.
Unite like Voltron, man. Riz is the head. Jizz is the genius.
I want to get your we're gonna do one more edition of Spurs Notes. Because I want to get we haven't had a chance to really talk about it yet. It's I've talked about it with Andy, I've talked about it with Carl on the station, but you and I haven't had a chance to put our final Spurs thoughts out there to the public. So we're going to do some Spurs notes tonight. Of course, we do have. I mentioned we're watching the Mexico game, so it's going to be a bit of a distracted episode. We are 31 days away from the World Cup final. So we still get a full month of.
So it's just a round of 32 after the table.
So your top 2 teams in each group advance automatically, and then 8 of the 12 third place teams will advance. So
They need to put more people in there. No more third place, just the top 2. Put some more countries in there. Like Italy. This is weird that Italy's not in there. You know,
yeah,
they could be straight ass, but
no, Italy's like 12th in the world.
Yeah.
They just lost to Bosnia in the qualifying knockout round.
Yeah. Just put them in there, man.
There's another who is it? The Poland is another fairly high rated team that's not in it. There's another big one though, closer to Italy, a top 20 team that's not in it this year, but that's. You know, for every person that says Italy should be in here just based on FIFA ranking, we also saw, the lowest ranked team in the whole tournament tie Spain, who are the tournament favorites. Cape Verde getting the
Cape Verde. Now, quick question: where is Cape Verde?
It's the north. It's the North Horn of Africa, right? LG.
I'd say southwest.
Oh, okay. No, I'm off then.
Island off the southwest by Senegal.
Okay. All right.
Well, I was over on South America, so.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. No,
Way off.
We're all over. We're all over the map. But yeah, it's somewhere there. I hear it's quickly climbing up LG's potential tourist destinations.
Is it quite beautiful, LG?
It's very beautiful.
Oh, buddy.
Pristine beaches, crystal clear water, colonial, architecture, Portuguese typical architecture.
Oh, so it's close to Portugal.
4 hours direct
Well, not
flight
close,
from
but-
Lisbon.
Had
From Lisbon?
Lisbon. Yes.
Lisbon?
Yes.
Lisboa. Yeah.
Lisbonia.
Cabo Verde in
it's
Portuguese.
Portuguese,
language.
yes. Happy Pride Month. I've got a Pride Month birthday in the today in sports history that we'll get to in the lightning round. No, we are 31 days from the World Cup final, which means pretty much after that countdown is done, you know what our next countdown is going to be?
Oh, football.
NFL. And do you realize how close we are? Like actually, so the World Cup finals July 18th.
Yeah.
I think
Trading camps.
I think the Cowboys report for training camp like the next day. I think the Cowboys, it's that week.
That doesn't mean crap.
What do you mean? That
It
means
the NFL teams.
But I don't care
report.
about Jacksonville. I don't care. Like, I care about the Cowboys. The Cowboys report
care
to
about
Oxnard.
Jacksonville.
They
beat
tell me.
the Cowboys.
Yeah, tell me. I better.
Sunshine is looking better.
Yeah, be worried. I need to respect Trevor Lawrence more than I apparently do.
You know what's getting close? 49ers getting Max Crosby.
Where do the 49ers do training camp? They got to just stay in California, right? Yeah.
Just stay in the most beautiful part of the world.
Yeah, I would assume. Yeah, you can say a lot about California, but you can't say much against the actual.
What about those South Korean
Natural beauty.
kits, man? Like we were talking about the jackets. That
No, those warm up jackets were fire.
Yeah,
So we're going in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Or 12 days now. We'll be up at Jerry World for a knockout game.
Oh man, you gotta get one of those jackets.
I think I'm going to try to, because my little brother was telling me, it's every country is, you can get whatever in the fan section, the merchandise section. So I already told Steph.
I'm gonna splurge.
Look, okay. So speaking of, we did a show on this day last year, and I announced to you that it was National Go Fishing Day, and we had our little generic back and forth. Hey, you fishing? Blah, blah, blah. It was really bad radio or bad podcasting, bad YouTube, whatever you want to call it. But a year later, I wrote down National.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
Who scored? No, what happened?
Nah, it was it was a good lead in, tipped it up real high, and then a bicycle kick to save the goal.
Korean shooting.
Yeah,
it
Korean
was
shooting.
Sonny.
That was a hell of a play by the Mexican.
He was
offsides.
offsides.
Anyway,
Just barely.
But check out
Almost
this, like, he's
perfect.
going for the goal. Boom, pops it up. It couldn't go in. No.
Oh, that was going to go in, though.
Oh, yeah.
That was definitely, that was pretty close to going in. So I wrote down it's National Go Fishing Day again for this year, but then I realized I was just recycling last year. Do you know what other national day it is today? I swear I'm not making this up. You just said the word.
Oh, man.
It's National Splurge Day.
Splurge Day.
And I wasn't
Treat yourself.
I wasn't going to write that down because I didn't want the roommate to accidentally hear me say it's National Splurge Day from the other room and start shopping for the next 2 hours.
Amazon Prime deals.
Exactly. Exactly. So, but now it is. I'm going to celebrate National Splurge Day 2 weeks after the fact when I'm up there for the.
They're doing like a
for the
Prime Day
FIFA.
on the 22nd. They should have really started on today if it's National Splurge Day.
Yeah, it makes you wonder. I think, in my limited understanding of the history of National Splurge Day, I think it's like the third Thursday of whatever it is, So I don't think it's a set day.
Don't think too hard about that.
Yeah, I'm already glazing over. I'm already losing myself interest in what I'm saying. But before we get into a more World Cup talk, dump that. LG, tell the good people how they can help support the program. I saw we are knocking on the doorstep of 600 subbies.
Oh,
$5.98, baby.
$5.98. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, man. I'm going
$5.98.
to go out and Gorilla Market get 2 more tonight.
There you go. If you're listening, watching, hit that subscribe button, the like button, even the notification bell so we can annoy you with the notifications when we go live.
Yeah, it's only a couple times a week.
Yep.
Lately, one or none
Yeah, depending
because
on
of all of our
what's happening.
schedules.
And pretty soon, in almost a month, there'll be a 3-week hiatus as well.
God!
You can jump into
Darn
the
it!
super chat here on YouTube.
I've got
to
a plan. Don't
Interact with us. Give us your money to super chat, or you can jump into the regular chat as well. It's free.
Yeah, throw it out there. The super chats, if they're on topic, we'll of course get to them in the moment. If not, we'll hit it before the lightning round. LG's already telling me about his trip to
He
Indonesia.
doesn't tell me about these because I'm just going to yell at him.
That's
dude.
1,000% right. And I am telling him, like, dude,
Damn it.
take another week. Enjoy your life. Get the experience.
Nah, man, grind. We're young. We grind right now, dude.
No,
That's
no,
what
no.
I'm doing. I'm gonna grind it out on an island in the middle of the ocean.
Oh,
Staying
God.
in a
All right, so
resort that would cost
And not do. Let's not do
$800 a night here. That's probably only.
Do you know where he's going?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me do, instead of 20 questions, 5 questions. Is it on the Pacific side island?
Pacific Ocean? No.
No. Indian Ocean?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Indian Ocean?
Yeah.
Great Cat Stevens
Yeah.
song.
Is like the hotels are like all on the beautiful blue water?
Yes.
Is it the Maldives?
No.
That would be.
I thought I had that one.
I think Maldives are still crazy expensive.
They're actually cheap as hell.
Really?
Man.
Actually, it's not in the Indian Ocean. I take that back.
Okay.
It's in the Java Sea.
Oh, that gives.
Well,
it,
I was
that
going
gives
with
it away.
the oceans, not
Yeah.
the seas.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
totally different thing, dude. Like the Bering Sea is not an ocean.
Isn't Java the capital, or is it just a really big
The
city?
Strait of
It's
Hormuz.
it's the main island.
It's the main island. Okay.
The Strait of Hormuz is
Yeah.
part of what ocean?
It's going to be open for tourism starting this weekend.
With Iran.
Book your trip.
Yeah, make sure you pay your toll to Iran.
Well, that doesn't
Sure,
start till
sure.
60 days later. That we've got a gentleman's agreement about the toll. Don't worry about that. No, he's going to Indonesia.
Again?
Yeah.
For like
Again?
the eighth time?
This is my home country. Of course, I'll go there.
God, man. You gonna go? Oh, are you gonna go see Adolf?
I might. Yeah.
Have you ever told you about this?
Yes.
I might,
Oh,
The
yeah.
patriarch.
But Adolf's on a different island. He's on Java in the town of Jogjakarta, and I might go there. I am flying into Jakarta first, and Jogjakarta is like an hour east of there. So maybe
Believe it or not, Adolf is not white.
No.
no, he's Bataknese.
Yeah, he's pretty dark.
Yeah.
Makes you think.
I mean, there's a lot of.
I mean, he's not old. Like they know who Adolf Hitler is,
But look,
but they went with Adolf.
I mean, I think
It's a family name. I doubt it.
I was about to say,
I
I think
doubt it.
I think there are certain instances where you can't let one individual run a name that is special to your family, no matter.
All
what.
right, hey, 600 subbies. The Puma's gonna shave a Charlie Chaplin mustache.
I've
on.
already threatened that. Like Charlie Chaplin is an American hero. He is a early. If you are a democratic socialist now, you should know the life story of Charlie Chaplin. Chaplin. I've got Araldus Chapman
Yeah, yeah.
on the mind. Charlie Chaplin was an early target for the.
Progressive movement.
Well, he was an early target for the people that hated the progressive movement. He was an early target for the Red Scare and the McCarthyism. He was brought.
Or are
He
you
kept-
claiming him as an American hero because he's English?
Yeah.
Well, but I mean, that's why I'm saying he's an American hero because he was being targeted by our Congress for his
he's a hero to
socialist
America.
views. There you go, a
Yeah.
hero to America.
He's part gypsy.
Hey, even better,
Hey, those wagons.
even better.
We need a trailer.
Dags.
Hey, get the dag.
So I have an update on our guest. Do you want to hear it?
Oh, let's do it. Are we connected?
No. Here's the update. Working on it, working on it, period. Old computer. So just prepare yourself for whatever version, if we get anything.
Hey, if I can get this this bad boy, this 2014 iPad, what is it? An Apple Air, MacBook Air. Yeah, 2014, right?
It's still working perfectly fine.
Something like that.
It's holding up. It's doing great.
It's doing great.
You want to, while we see if we can ever get him connected, you want to do some final Spurs thoughts?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get it out. Let's
There's your final edition of Spurs Notes.
all right, because if anybody's Sweet Donnie over in Cali, me and him, he just wakes up. I play in his fantasy football league, and he just wakes up and just starts being like, the champ has arrived, and he's having a great day. He likes to poke the bear on me, like randomly. It's hilarious. But he was a De'Aaron Fox excuse maker. Heavy.
Well,
All series.
sure.
And
I mean, he was
I
playing
keep
on
telling
one
him,
leg.
right now, he's a damn liability.
Yeah.
You have to make those hard choices, like when we put Ginobili on the bench during the playoffs. Uh-oh.
Oh, does that mean we have a potential connection?
Did I win the slots?
Yeah, well, that sound that nobody else heard except us
Ah,
means that there's
bummer.
somebody connected.
Somebody's connected.
Well,
Do you want to introduce this?
pause your Spurs thoughts
this
because
before I poop on De'Aaron.
on the LG ticket hotline here, we have none other than a man who was in the arena inside Jerry World yesterday, decked out in Croatian gear, saw FC Dallas's striker Petar Musa score right at the end of the first half, and then saw England run away with it in the second half. It's my pops.
Hey,
Hey!
look at the kit.
Oh,
buddy.
and we got no sound. We have no sound, but we have.
Oh.
See, I told you.
Hey, come on.
I told you.
LG, you're supposed to have this stuff ready,
I didn't
buddy.
know. I didn't know
It's
what
not on
we
my
would-
end.
No, it's not. And this is going to be that background looks great, though. I will say that you've got.
It's a lot of books, man.
That's a lot of books. Heavy readers.
Are we going to be talking a lot of politics or something?
We could, but I don't. Oh, yep. There's the finger.
just-
Oh, this is
just
great.
Swipe away.
No,
Does said old computer have a microphone built into it?
are we?
Oh,
Give
is
me
it?
a thumbs up if you can hear us. Okay,
Oh,
all right. So we have audio connection.
Is it a
place-
laptop or is it a desktop?
Place is the mic. Okay, give me thumbs up if the microphone you're trying to use is connected to the headphones.
Nope, that's a no.
That's not
that's-
a
that's
thumbs
a no.
up. Oh, it's that microphone,
Okay.
but it's through. Okay, is that cord plugged in? Oh, into the.
So
yeah.
that,
okay.
that microphone probably has to be selected in the settings.
Yeah, there's there's
Oh.
settings somewhere in your computer that okay, yep, we've
We're
got
working on it.
All right, well, okay.
Hey.
now we're going.
Well, I will tell you, my pops, this would be a 3-hour ordeal. You know,
Well, how much time do you have tonight?
to
Because
get-
oh my
to
god,
get them logged into Netflix is a 2-hour ordeal, and I'm just like, get out of it, re-download it, just do that.
Yeah,
And he's
start
like-
from scratch.
He literally loses his Bluetooth soundbar once a month, and I'm like, we do this every month.
I
was
kind
like,
of have a feeling that's your pops trying just to make you communicate more.
Nah, he
or
doesn't
like,
want to talk. He's like 4 minutes in, unless he's had a few. He's like, all right, I'll talk to you later,
oh,
man.
and he's gone. We'll
Hey.
see. We'll see. We'll see what kind of connection we can
Do
set.
God's work over there. Let's see. Hold up.
Okay,
we
so
got?
now it looks like we're. Is that a? Oh,
Oh, I think I hear
I
something.
did. It felt like I heard. Give me a 1-2.
1 2 1 2
Hey! Well, that
1
was
2
much,
1 2.
That was much quicker than 3 hours. Okay, and you can hear me if you gave
That
me a
was
1-2.
beautiful, man.
So you know,
That's probably faster than what I could have done.
double thumb. Yeah, no, it's double thumbs up. I will give my pops a lot of credit. He is a technological early adopter.
Yeah.
He is. He is usually. He likes to have. He likes to know what's out there, what's next, what's coming. He would. I swear. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you had a Twitter account like the first week Twitter was public.
I got out on Twitter very early. There's no
Really
doubt.
early.
I'm not exactly sure. I haven't paid for the blue check
Yeah, I
mark.
don't think you need
Don't
it.
pay that man any money.
He's got
man.
enough.
He's got $1 trillion.
Well, but you know, look, a trillion here, a trillion there. Pretty soon you're talking about real money.
Yeah, soon you're talking about Saudi prince money.
Hey, man.
Yeah, times 2.
You get to wear a robe everywhere you go.
Yeah, I remember.
Wouldn't
when,
that be awesome?
You know?
You could just do that. You could just do
That
that
cool
now.
looking hat,
Yeah.
that little thing that goes around the top and hanging off the back, big and flowy.
I think that's
do
a
it now.
religious thing. But okay.
Well, you
Next
might have
time.
to you might
Next
have to
time.
convert.
Next time. Do you
Depending
really?
on who I get in the knockout round, it will it'll dictate what I'll be looking like 2 weeks from now when we're up at Jerry World.
So I
You
see
know-
the Croatia scarf and everything. Is there a family genetic lineage to Croatia with y'all?
Not that I'm aware of. It just happened to be the England Croatia game, and so I couldn't pull for England. We've already beat them once. I knew they would have plenty of fans in the house.
Had to
So
save them in WW2.
as a contrarian that I am, and with Peter Musa being an FC Dallas guy, we went up to Frisco, got some gear from at FC Dallas on
Oh,
a fan
nice.
watch Sunday afternoon, and I was like, I'm going to be pulling for Croatia.
Oh,
Well, it looked good for the first half.
Yeah.
Most of the first half, yeah. I mean, it was very exciting. They did a good job, and I was just watching the
Mexico.
the replay.
Oh.
No, I hadn't started Mexico. I was watching Switzerland.
Czechia.
Switzerland.
Oh, no.
No, Bosnia
Switzerland.
Herzegovina.
There you go.
Switzerland, Bosnia Herzegovina. They asked the question a lot in the first half, and they did pretty well. But then by the second half, they were out of answers. That's what you can.
Switz put like
say.
three
That's
goals.
That's
like,
better analysis than Alexi Lawless right
yeah.
there.
The last 10 minutes, I believe they got like 3 goals.
yeah.
3 goals. Yeah, it was not a good attempt by Croatia. They pretty well run out of juice. I mean, clearly England was the better team, but they did play slow, and it was slow for most of all of the first half, and then the first 7 or 8 minutes. I mean, they got one pretty quickly there, but then it just kind of slowed back down again, and they didn't really push the ball forward. And Croatia, I think, was by that time they were playing, let's not get too far behind in goal differentials because we're better than the other 2 teams in our group, and they just didn't want to get too far behind. So therefore, they kind of quit pushing the ball ahead and finding the empty
Isn't that
empty
Canada's
area
group?
to drop it.
Isn't it
A
Canada
cannabis?
and Switz?
No.
No.
Let's see. Which group is that?
I noticed that Switzerland had like the most goal differential, and one team was trying to catch up to them, but that might have been Canada's group.
Well,
'cause
and
Canada
also
put 6 on
Germany.
it today.
Germany ran up the score. Germany had 7-1 in their
Yeah.
first match. So they really
Damn Germans,
ran.
man.
Well,
They never give a guy a break.
Nah.
Yeah.
the foot's on the throat, they finish the job.
Yeah, that's just
The old
like-
SS way.
that is so that's one of the groups we're going to see. Steph and I are going to see the second place team from that Germany group play the second place team from the French group. So I think we're going to either get Ivory Coast or Ecuador versus Senegal or Norway, I think is how our knockout game is going to
Did
fall.
Ecuador lose? I believe they lost their first game.
I thought they tied. Did they not? No, they lost. Yeah, you're right. They lost by 1.
I got 2 friends.
That was the Ivory Coast matchup.
my
Right.
old bartender friends. Like, she's Ecuadorian. She went to that game, and I was like, man, I'm jealous.
See, I'm hoping I want to see Ivory Coast versus Senegal, an all Africa matchup. Because I think the crowds would be, because I'm rooting for the best environment. Because none of the teams, we're not going to have a chance to see USA. Not going to have a chance to actively root against Mexico in person. So outside of those 2 options,
Unless we want to travel to Guadalajara.
yeah, it does look
Guadalajara.
beautiful down there right now. We've got the game
I'm
on
not going up that damn hill.
in the
I'll tell
room.
you that
Yeah, no, the state kind of looks like an old like 1950s Texas high school football stadium, kind of built up on a hill like that. Where
Yeah.
It is. It's a classic. It's a classic stadium. I got something for you. My boss texted me about 10 minutes ago and said, "Are you watching the Mexico match?" And I said, "No, I'm dropping some report for my son on a podcast with the Croatia match." And he comes back with a boom.
that checks out.
He's
that
like, I'm
checks
going to
out.
drop some nuggets on there.
Yeah.
You know, eh?
No, that checks out. Yeah, no, my pops is awesome in sports viewing purposes because every time I go back, he records every sport that goes, because YouTube TV has unlimited, DVR. And so I walked into the house back around Christmas, and he was literally watching it Texas Mississippi State game from, week 8 or week 7, week 9, whatever that was, back from the college football season. And it was like,
Analyzing Arch Manning, be like,
well, it was more of a, it was like, I
should have peeled out to the left. You got a Z route right there.
Archie should have thrown the ball against that Ohio State defense.
Yeah, there's always a need to have everything recorded to go back. No, I've already gotten more soccer and analysis out of you than I expected. I want to know, what time did y'all? So our house, I'm assuming you started at the house. Our house is about, what do you say, an hour away from Jerry World?
No, hour and a half.
Hour and a half now? Okay.
But in true European fashion, to get into the soccer field, I talked our group into riding the train.
Socialist.
So we went to Fort Worth.
Okay.
Got on the train, took the train from the Fort Worth station downtown over to Centerport Station, which is just south of DFW Airport, and then Trinity Metro, the system in Fort Worth, had shuttle buses. So they had 53 passenger shuttle buses, and they had just a field of them. There were probably 18. There were probably 3 rows of 6 or 4 rows of 5. Something like that.
So you're moving
18 to 20 shuttle buses ready to move people. And so you walked off of the Centerport train, and then you just kind of queued up. And as a bus filled up, they closed the door and took off. Next one filled up. And so they shuttled us from Centerport Station, which is just south of DFW, straight down 360 and came into Jerry World and parked us, or let us off, in a dedicated parking lot. One of the it was called the Toyota Hybrid H.
Of course, got to be branded.
It's got to be sponsored.
Of course it is. It's Jerry.
Jerry's getting money, man. He's getting paid.
Yeah, he got paid. I believe he probably got a cut of the people who were selling water out of their backyard that we walked down the sidewalk, because
you got to get a permit. You got to have a permit,
their Aquafina water was $2. I'm like, $2? You could buy this whole pack for 12, but whatever. I was hot,
I would say that's
and I
still
needed some
cheap.
water.
Yeah, I mean, if they could have,
because
got
it was
you for
$8.25. It was $8.25 in the stadium.
How much was a beer?
$8. We bought 4 beers. Pretty close, right? So we bought 4 beers for $73. So whatever that worked out to.
Okay.
Just over 15.
Thank you, LG.
Something like that.
Yeah.
16, 18 a beer.
Yeah.
And that was, and that wasn't Michelob Ultra. That was, we had 3 IPAs and a,
so at least decent.
so it was decent beer. We had 3 IPAs and a Corona, I believe we had somebody drinking Corona, but it was, it was awesome.
Toilet
and so
water.
like from,
So real quick,
from-
what was the process? So you got on the train in Fort Worth. How
Fort
long
Worth.
was it from getting on the train in Fort Worth to getting dropped off at the stadium? How long did that? Because I'm trying to plan.
Are you trying to plan? You
Yes.
guys can do this on
No,
your
no,
own
no.
time.
I
We're
wanna-
on the
look,
show.
I want to know
Look,
how efficient they're
I'm telling
running.
you.
Yeah.
So here it is. Here's the deal. If you want to be the ultimate cheapskate,
Yeah.
Free-
And how
free
much does it
parking.
cost? Yeah.
free parking at the TNP station. And
Okay.
because I'm older, I get the discounted rate. So I had a $4.50 ticket to ride the shuttle, and it dropped me at the H Hybrid Toyota parking lot, and that was 0.86 of a mile. So I walked almost 1 mile into the stadium, and I was door to door to our seat in about an hour and 40 minutes. Well, we didn't go to the seat. We went up to the upper concourse by our seats and, got a beer and a hot dog. But,
We can plug in about 2 hours for Puma because of the heaters he's going to be smoking.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, you can walk and smoke. You can walk and chew gum at the same time.
It's not hard.
No, it's not hard. So I mean, it was literally, we met at 11:15, bus left at 11, or train left at 11:30. We transferred 40 minutes and then about a 25-minute commute down. So train all totaled an hour and 10 minutes, something like
that's not
that.
bad. That's
and then a
pretty efficient.
20-minute walk into the stadium.
So what
was-
we're doing,
It was awesome.
we're staying in the night. We're seeing the game Tuesday afternoon, and then we're gonna stay the night at the Stockyards in an old historic hotel over there. What's it called? What's that stockyard?
The Drover?
Drover. Yeah, the Drover. Yeah, so we're gonna stay in the Drover, and I'm trying to figure out
I
how
don't
I'm
know this North
how I'm
Texas
getting
crap,
from the
you know?
Stockyards to Jerry World. So
I've got your solution. Trinity
Oh my
Metro.
God, more stuff that
You-
can be not
you-
talked
you
on
can
the
buy-
podcast.
you can buy a pass that runs you for 16 hours, and you traverse anywhere within the Trinity Metro Dart District. So you can go all over with the bus for $9
so
with the bus and train.
were all the trains full of World Cup fans? I mean, was it just
It was. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It was 90% on the way over there. It was
That sounds- I bet-
90%.
that sounds
And then of course
awesome.
coming back, we were all World Cup fans, and it was fun. So it's
Yeah.
crazy. One of the guys who we rode on the train over there was a Three Lions fan, and we just happened to wind up on the same train coming back on the same car.
Oh,
And so
fun.
we got to visit with him and get his perspective of the match and, how he thought his team did. It was. They were very good. He goes,
That's also
we're
like
very
wasted.
proud.
Who got
Yeah.
drunker, the Croatia fans or I would say the
Croatia.
Had to be
Croatians.
the Oh,
It's
The
Croatians.
what
Croatians,
an
yeah.
upset.
It was. They did win something. Yes. They were by far the bigger beer drinkers. Now, I think that maybe the English fans, I think they probably pre-gamed a little bit harder, but
Oh,
once you got into the stadium, they were not in line as a percentage. That's
Okay.
how I judge it,
Okay.
as
Were
a
they-
percentage.
Did they do the whatchamacallit? The party in the parking
s-
lot?
Oh, tailgating.
We sang,
Oh, no,
yeah,
they don't.
yeah.
Oh,
We
did they
sang
allow some?
Waterwall.
Okay.
They
Okay, yeah, 'cause I
so
know Boston.
Wait, did you just
Philly.
say you sang Wonderwall?
Wonderwall. It was awesome.
Those
God
brothers
save
hate
the
each
king.
other,
No,
man.
they're back.
They're back.
They're good now. Yeah, they want to make
God
money
save
again.
the king. To the tune of America the Beautiful, we sang God Save the King to open up and then I tried to kind of muddle my way through the Croatian national anthem, and your brother hit me in the ribs and said, "Dad, stop." And I said, "I'm trying to respect my team."
Yeah, we are all itches today. Like
It probably sounded like me trying to say names. On
yeah,
here.
it's 1,000%. It's like you trying to say Emirates. I still almost say it wrong every time now because of you.
Emerites.
Emerites. That's right.
You pronunciate it correctly.
So, as far as just
You put the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
there, you go.
I
Alabama.
don't even know what you just say to me, man. I'm gonna take that as an insult.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's something I've had to hear my whole life. As far as just sports memory, sports experience, for me, I'm like trying in my head to compare it to anything I've ever been to. The first thing that comes to mind is the state fair on Texas OU Day, of just having so many like more people than you can comprehend, all dressed in only one of two styles, either Texas or OU, all going to the same place, all funneling out, massive party. How much did this dwarf that experience, or is that a fair comp?
Certainly, that was a fair comp. There's no doubt. I mean, the England-Croatia game, we didn't have anybody taking a kid's hot dog or, getting too rowdy or ruckus. There was a
Okay.
fight in section 300 down in the lower bowl, apparently.
Hell yeah.
But by and large, it was a very civil crowd. It was a lot of fun. The
That
English
guy, that's
have
just
their
a normal cowboy fan in
Yeah.
in his third deck seats. He's like, well, it's third quarter, time to fight somebody.
I was like, what were we playing? The Eagles?
Yeah.
throw your batteries out on the field. It's time to go. Yeah. No, the English had their drums. They were singing their songs. They would, when the game would pick up pace of play a little bit, they'd have their do 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 England. So it was just a charge. It was just a lot of fun. I tell you how much fun it was. My brother-in-law or my cousin-in-law that we went with, and his oldest son, and of course your brother Richard, we all said we want to do this again in 2030 in Spain and Portugal, because it's going to be hosted in Europe. And so we made a pact then and there on the train coming back that we were going to do it again in 2030 in Europe. And you're welcome to come along.
I have a follow-up question on that.
Follow-up questions are allowed.
Is that a Christmas gift?
Yeah. Are we? Can I just?
Can we bring Sports Cave live?
Can I just take the next 4 years worth of Christmases off, or the next 3 Christmases off, and then just have that 4 years from now? Because that sounds awesome,
dude. Yeah.
2, 3.
Counting it up.
Yeah, it would have to be because these tickets.
He wants to go to Portugal.
Yeah, LG. Yeah,
these tickets are 25 and 26. LG's probably already been to Portugal, so he could be our in-country host. There we are. There we are.
Dude.
All right.
He can be our in-country host. But it was awesome, Sam.
We're making our own pact right now. We're doing Sports Cave live in Portugal.
Let's go.
Oh,
all right.
Yes.
All right.
Let's go. Oh, hold on. I can do you one better. We have the hookup. We could do multiple sections of Sports Cave Live from Athens. We could do it on the street of Athens, where the Olympic Games began. We could start it.
The ultimate Sports Cave.
Are they allowed in there?
Cave.
Like, are you allowed inside the arena as like a tour?
Some of them you can visit.
Oh yeah, if you're willing to pay for it. Yeah. We could set up our gear. By then, everything will be just seamless. Ooh, I like the way you think.
Where, I mean, are we talking this is clear best sports experience in person you've ever been a part of?
No, because I was at we've had a couple of Texas OUs. We've had the Big 12 championship when Texas kicked their ass.
Ranger playoff.
We had a Rangers playoff.
Yeah.
We had a Rangers playoff win to win the pennant, and we were there.
Another Cruz walk off.
You're there on the closeout game?
It's certainly top 5. There's no doubt. It just from an experiential standpoint.
Yeah, the
all of the people,
of
all of the humanity, everybody just going in, cheering for their team. It was awesome.
You sound like the reporter that was reporting when the Hindenburg blew up. He's like, all the humanity, the fire, all the humanity.
Who would have thought?
Who's the FIFA president? Gianni
Infantino now.
Infantino. There we go. I've been communicating with Infantino, and he and I both agree that sports brings people together. There's no doubt about it.
It's amazing like that.
It seems to do.
It brings us together, and it might end up in a couple fights, jersey burns,
or a broken leg, like we saw earlier in Canada, Qatar.
Stabbings,
maybe
a regular weekend in New York.
That's right. That's just a normal weekend
the
shooting
full American
in Chicago.
I think that the bar they went under. It's like
those guys in DFW, they drank the bars empty of all alcohol. They literally had to close it down and get the cops to make them leave. And they didn't leave. They just walked out on the street. It's like a typical Amsterdam day at 4 a.m. in the morning.
That's so awesome, dude.
Red light district closes down. What are we going to do? Let's go find someplace else.
I cannot tell you. Once we let you go, I've got a picture of, I don't know if LG can throw it up there. I've got a picture of, y'all's view from the seats of the, walkout as they're singing the national anthems. And when y'all sent me the pictures from the train, I was excited and happy for you. When you sent me the pictures from inside the stadium, that was the ultimate jealousy I've ever experienced in my life. Seeing y'all's view in there. That looked awesome.
the English banners that were hung inside of Jerry World, and the camaraderie of the people who were there to enjoy the great game. It was, I mean,
It looked like
I've
Old
been to-
Trafford. It looked like Stamford Bridge. Like,
I've been to 5 or 6 Cowboy games, and Cowboy games are not even on par with this. This was camaraderie. This was sportsmanship. It was a lot of fun. There was singing and chanting, and everybody got into it. If I had had anybody close to me at all who knew the Croatia shtick, I would have been on that completely. I mean, I was surrounded by 3 Lions fans, and when Croatia scored those 2 equalizers, I was up and cheering like crazy, and I was like, "Yeah!" I mean, it was awesome, and I couldn't even tell you where Croatia is on the map, but it was great.
It's the Eastern Bloc.
yeah, look at that. That's their view. That was their view inside the
buddy.
stadium yesterday. Look at how sick that is.
It
And
was
you
the
can-
bomb.
Yeah, you can. There's some other shots of
I get
the
vertigo getting up
banners.
that high. Like, oh my god.
I tell you, dude, 3 beers in and that second goal,
don't matter.
we were at the 3rd row in our section. So literally
Pretty close.
below us on that
Yeah.
3rd row was a 30-foot drop down to the 200 section. There was a minute there where I kind of leaned forward in my enthusiasm. And fortunately, my good friend who I had just met 40 minutes earlier from the Silicon Valley, who had 3 tickets. He was taking his family to 3 different matches. He had been to Boston, he was in Dallas, and he's got tickets in Santa Clara for next week. He fortunately reached out and grabbed my right hand and kept me from just like falling forward over the crowd. It was so exciting. I mean, I've been to a lot of fun sporting events. This was certainly top 4. I'll
awesome.
say even it's top 4. It was great, and we had a great time. I mean, it was just and therefore 2030, I'm all in. You know, Lord willing, and I'm still alive. I'm
creek.
going.
He's like,
I'm
I'm gonna
going.
keep
Yeah,
it
and the
rolling,
creek
man.
don't rise.
And the
That's
creek
right. I
don't
mean,
rise.
What's 2034? Like, where's 2034?
Where is? I don't.
Saudi Arabia, I
Oh,
believe.
that's right.
Yeah, I'm good on
LGs.
that one,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
Yeah,
got
I'm
enough
probably
money for that.
I'm probably going to pass Saudi Arabia. You know, they're not going to let you drink beer. You're going to have to be like cloistered, and
But I hear
there'll
the
be no
kingdom is
pre-games.
beautiful this time of year.
It's gone down.
Little hot, little hot.
Yeah, a little hot.
I think
would
they're going to do
assume
it in December.
the winter like they did Qatar.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
that's the other thing too. Not that it matters to them because they're just, privately funding out of the royal
PIF.
slush fund. Yeah. But the cool thing to me, one of the cool things is hearing and seeing all the Europeans on social media talk about like I think we've been lied to. Like, we don't have the best stadiums in England. Like, Wembley is nothing compared to Jerry World or SoFi or some of
And
these
you
other.
look at, I was just looking at because I went to SoFi when it first opened up, and I'm looking at the screen, the old Dallas Cowboys Pride and Joy. I'm like, that's a little small.
It's a little small now, and the SoFi
small.
one wraps all the way around.
Yeah, and I want to go to like what Minnesota's opening up a new stadium.
What's
Yes.
the Vegas one too? Steph's been to the
looks
Vegas
ridiculous. Like, oh man, these stadiums are
one.
crazy.
Steph saw Elton John in the Vegas one. Drink Raider Rose. They have their own rose out there.
But I tell you, so I went to the bathroom. I went to the head with a Tottenham Hotspur, and he and I were chatting as we were there.
Come on now,
and
Spurs.
I didn't give him a Hotspur. Come on now, Hotspurs. I said, so what do you think? And he goes, the stadium is awesome.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, it's pretty cool. I said, but it's what the English fans have brought to it that made it look so cool. I told him the same story I told y'all. I've been to multiple football games of the Cowboys there, and it's nothing close. The fandom is just nothing close. And
Imagine-
I don't know. I know why, because we're just so beat down with it.
Sure.
But I mean, the FIFA feel for the match is just beyond comparison. It was great.
I call it our collective Cowboys nihilism. It just drives the fan apathy for good reason. But imagine if You know, like you're talking about all the English banners hanging. Imagine if Cowboys fans hung like Playmaker, Michael Irvin banners and saluted the individual, or had a Captain America, Roger Staubach banner hanging every game, or, you know, had a Tom Landry fedora, like a Tifo banner of all of the Cowboy legends. Like, it wouldn't be that hard to at least kind of replicate some of that. But I would assume also that's probably, I bet Jerry doesn't necessarily want his property defaced. I wonder.
Well, you have to keep on. You have to think the upkeep, taking them down and bringing.
Oh
them
yeah,
up
no, it
and
would just
stuff
be
like that.
fan groups
'Cause
that
all
are
he wants
doing
is
it.
concerts up in there. And
Yeah,
stuff like that.
that's
He's making
fair.
money on the side.
But we have you know, we have Sky Mirror, and we have
Of course,
painted
have Sky Mirror,
painted
yeah.
clouds
Yeah,
as you're
yeah.
going up these
Oh yeah.
concourse.
How did the
You've got
England
these-
fans like Gene's art? Did they love it?
They were not taken by it. I tell you what they were taken with, the guy who was walking in holding Sophie the trophy, right?
Ah.
You know that story. The Englishman who's been to like 7 or 8 straight World Cups, and he
Uh-huh.
takes Sophie the trophy with him as they're walking down the cattle chute into the stadium. It was like they were just cheering a guy carrying a makeshift replica of the FIFA trophy,
So
but
great.
somehow
So great.
it was awesome. So the Dez, who caught the ball, just in
Yeah.
case anybody's
Oh,
wondering.
he was there
Dez
too,
caught
wasn't it? Him and Emmett
Dez
were
was there, and
Yeah.
Emmett were there. They
Slim it.
showed him up on the
Is that what they
screen.
say in history? Like he caught that ball? Is that?
Oh, yeah.
He caught that
went
ball.
down in
There-
history?
there ain't no way. I mean, that's a
Dez
catch,
caught
dude.
it
I
and
don't.
Han shot
There is.
first.
There is. Well, I don't know about that. Come on now, let's not pick and argue about who killed who.
This is the JFK. You know the driver killed him.
Yeah.
Exactly. You believe that too, right?
Oh,
Look,
you
and,
see it.
and Oliver Tree, that was not an accidental helicopter crash in Brazil over the weekend. There's a few.
no.
That's a different podcast with a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, fair.
You know, look, Brazil has a lot of natural resources that the world needs. And if we have to crack a few eggs to make an omelet, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
So about the IDF.
Okay,
Yes,
all
sir.
right.
Just-
So about the western wing of the IDF, about the United States.
Yes, sir.
Did you watch? I'm assuming you watched their first game against Paraguay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Pulisic is amazing. He split those two and
Yeah.
boom, right foot right into the. I mean, this team is solid. Now, there's a lot of good teams. Mbappe and the French are awesome. You know, Brazil looks stacked. They need somebody who can really carry them. You know, but they're a
lot
very
of
solid
one-on-one in
team.
Brazil.
Yeah,
lot
but it
of
looks like
one-on-one in
Vinny. It looks
Brazil.
like Vinny is starting to take some of that traditional,
Yeah.
you know,
Pass
Brazilian.
the ball.
Well, the traditional, the like you're saying, Pops. The Brazil always has that one guy that can carry them one on individually because he's that good. It looks like Vinicius is
Right.
starting to hit that level on the club. He's done it for years, or for country. He's done it for years for club at Real Madrid, but.
And when people make passes to Messi, I mean, that one pass right down the middle of the box between 4 or 5 defenders, and Messi takes it and just does his magic. I mean,
You know he's
Brazil
gonna
looks.
bury it top
I mean,
right or
Argentina,
top left
yes,
corner. Yeah.
Argentina looks awesome. I mean, you know, but the Americans, you know, I haven't watched Alexi to see where they're moving up in their power ranking,
his
but they
power
started out at
rankings, yeah.
9. But I would think by now, you know, they should probably have slid up to 8 as some people shifted out. But we get a great response tomorrow against the Aussie team.
Mhm.
What do they call them? The Kiwis?
No,
The
Kiwis are
New
New
Zealand.
Zealand. The
No, that's
Australia are the Socceroos.
Socceroos. There we are. Yeah.
The Socceroos.
You know, we have a good showing against the Socceroos out there. I think,
There could be a
you know,
better name.
I think
I'm
this-
just saying.
you know, it's.
They love
It's
their
like-
kangaroos. It's
That's
just
right, but-
that's a give up. It's
But
just
what
easy.
Curacao is like the blue wave or something, right? You know, what I mean, you know, these teams don't.
The
I mean,
Aussie a-holes.
That sounds like a Sonic
can't-
drink.
they
The
can't all
Curacao
be.
Blue Wave. now
they can't
available at
all be
America's Drive-In.
solid. They can't be all solid nicknames like L3. The Three Lions. Those are top level. Those are top
Orange
level.
Army.
The Orange Army, right? Yeah, I mean, golly, the Orange Army. How about that?
Yeah, they took over. That was Jerry World too, right?
That was Jerry World too. They and the Japanese. So we went to that Frisco watch. We got up there a little bit late as that match was ending, and the Japanese fans were just like they are reported. They were super courteous. They cleaned up their little area around that fan watch area in Frisco. It was awesome. I mean, it's not a shtick. I mean, they were actually
their culture. It's not a shtick at all.
Did you see that the Japanese guy? He went to a Mexican restaurant and he's like, his mind was blown away with chips and salsa for free.
I believe,
like, in my culture, I owe you something.
I believe his phrase was, "Excuse me, you dropped off these chips and dip. I did not earn this. I did not earn this. I believe is how he
owe you a debt.
It's so great. Or how about the Japanese food influencers that are talking about how great Texas Roadhouse is because you can get a 16-ounce ribeye for $15. It's like mind blowing.
There was the one guy who went to Terry Black's and was just like,
well, that's the next level, yeah.
That was next level, right? But I mean, they are like the Koreans and the Japanese coming, and they're having the barbecue, and they're having the smoked ribs, and they're like, oh, these are just the best things ever. And we kind of take it all for granted. Again, talking to the guys in the queue as you're walking down through to head towards the stadium, they were talking about the cost of fuel. Everybody's complaining about the cost of fuel here in the States. And he goes,
I hear that's a big topic these days.
It cost us £5 a liter in England. And I started kind of doing quick math. Okay. So that's like $6 for a liter, and a liter is like less than a gallon. So now we're talking like $10 a gallon.
$9 a gallon.
American. Yes.
Yeah. Like, isn't a liter like 2.5 liters to a gallon or something?
I think you're right. I think it's just right around there.
Probably even more.
You've been over there with the metric system. Is that about right?
1.8 or something.
They have public transport. I don't need petrol.
Hey, there we go. We got public transport.
Petrol. You savvy little butt.
Unlike Arlington, Texas, they have public transport over there everywhere.
Maybe this might be the impetus for Arlington to say, you know what? It's time for us to get into the big leagues.
I'm sorry. Does Jerry Jones still have a massive stadium there that he charges parking for?
Only at the low price of $80, dude. Come on.
Yeah, you're never getting. There's a reason Arlington is the biggest city in America that doesn't have public transportation, and that reason is Jerry Jones.
There was StubHub for $200 a space parking. $200 on StubHub. I looked and I told the rest of the crowd, well, I don't know. It must have been Jerry's space. I don't know. I mean, but it's like, I told the rest of the guys, I said, look, we can allocate just a little bit more time. And I'm a train freak, so I love riding trains. So it was like an easy call for me. But I said, let's take the train. Then the Trinity Metro was going to transfer you down.
Why do we have that? Why do we have that?
That sounds like Big Boy.
That train horn gets me every time, baby.
I love it. Makes me want to sing.
Yeah, I was about to say there's a great Townes Van Zandt lyric. What is it? There's no more lonely wind than the wind that blows down a lonesome railroad line. Something like that. Great.
You nailed it.
I don't think I did, but thank you.
That was sarcasm. Heavy sarcasm.
Yeah,
well, man,
there's no stronger wind. There's no stronger wind than the one that blows.
We're past this.
No,
we're past
one
it.
word. I was one word off for the record. One word off.
It was great to hear the experience of the World Cup. I'm not gonna lie, man. I like for everything I've seen on the internet to actually experience it in person it's I'm envious of everybody that goes, and I love every story of meeting the same person you went on the first train to, and then you see the same guy when you're leaving. Like, what's the chances of that? There's 100,000 people there.
Yeah, I would think very slim.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a crazy circumstance. I mean, it was, but it was such a good time. I mean, we were so fortunate to get into the very first lottery. I mean, that's how we got into these tickets on the very first draft or very first draw. And then, from then on, I was, FIFA crazy, trying to figure out, if there's any other matches to be able to go to or ways to get into the stadium. It was just a lot of fun.
And I'm sure around town there's events and like watch parties everywhere. So
everywhere.
I mean, just to be a part of the environment, if you're not doing anything, Houston's 2.5 hours away. Probably you don't have to be 3 or drive there. A lot some time, as you would say. And Dallas, go up there and experience a losing franchise stadium, and just, be a part of the culture, whoever is in there. But just not the cowboy culture. That is just gross.
I mean, there's a watch party at Sundance Square in downtown Fort Worth. There's a watch party in Frisco. There's a watch party at Texas Live. There's a watch party at
the Texas Live one looked
Dallas.
Nuts. I saw that was a full British takeover. I saw some footage of that. They were screaming Wonderwall in there at the top of their lungs.
It was
the
great.
Clip I saw.
I was like, there's so many good ones. Some Queen. Why don't we get some Queen? Now we're doing Wonderwall.
Hey, just how about some Karma Police? Everything in its right place. Anything weird? How about some Weird Fishes? Anything from Radiohead's discography?
About?
The greatest British band ever.
Oh my God.
Radiohead.
Oh my
See?
God.
One more.
This is where he loses me when he talks.
I have one more story.
All right,
Going to see Rush next week.
Oh, you're doing the Getty and what's his name?
Great
Reunited?
Geddy Lee and Betty. Yep, and they picked
Getty
up
and Betty.
Annika. Yeah,
Sweet
and
Rush,
picked
man.
up Annika on the drums.
On drums,
Everything says it's just amazing. They're doing
That's what I've
4
heard.
concerts at Dickies Stadium, and so I've got a ticket for next Wednesday.
They're going to
I
stop
believe it
down
is.
and do a live Ayn Rand reading.
He's almost going to more events than you, Puma.
He's a man of the people. My dad is running for office in every city he visits. Like
All the time, every time. A politician,
I'm working the
a
crowd,
politician
man.
never stops.
Doing
a politician
everything.
never stops, baby. You
Where
never
y'all
know
seen
when
Rush?
you might need somebody. Sir?
He said the Dickie Stadium.
Oh, at Dickies Arena up
At
there?
Dickies Arena, yes, at
Dickies.
Dickies Arena. Yep.
That'd be cool.
They're playing every other night. They're playing 4 concerts every other night. It's
And
going
I'm
to be
sure
awesome.
every one of them is sold out. or
It was
close
all
to
sold
it.
out. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And Dickies, if you've never been, it's a great venue for music. It's not a huge cavern like Jerry World. It seats around 12 or 15,000, and the acoustics are just awesome, and every side angle is good. I was reading about it, said that they play almost 3 hours. They have yes, they play through
They still got
31
stamina, man.
different songs. I'm telling you, they're amazing.
I bet there's going to
I
be some
watched-
outfit changes, some pyrotechnics, some lights.
This is not Celine Dion. No, I don't see Geddy Lee,
maybe Taylor
dropping a
Swift. I
curtain down.
don't think Celine
Yeah.
Dion's doing
No, Celine Dion's still incredibly culturally relevant. She just sang on top of the Eiffel Tower for the Olympics
Yes.
last year. She's
Yes.
still huge. Still huge.
Yeah. And she's not even French. She's a Canadian.
Canuck, yeah.
People
She's
just
a
like
Quebecer.
Canadians. Oh, can he get it? No.
No, we're sitting here watching Mexico Korea kicked off the second half. Well, Pops, I'm glad we got your technology figured out and got you on. Now that
Quickly.
you,
That
yeah, I
was
was about to
quickly.
say,
That
now
was-
that you see how easy it is to connect, I think we might need a North
need
Texas Cowboys correspondent throughout the NFL season.
As Lance Dickerson once
What are you
said,
counting?
when I
This
put
is
my
my
pants on, I
prediction.
make gold records.
That's your prediction?
USA 4-3.
Ooh.
You
I
think
mark
Tomorrow.
goals.
You think they give up 3 goals to the Aussies?
Yes, it's a wide open game, and I don't have a lot of confidence in Freese, even though he's my distant far cousin, probably. He hasn't been put under real pressure that the Aussies are going to put him under. If you watch that game with Aussie, their first match,
Turkey,
yes, they were Turkey,
demanded
as we're
to
calling
pronounce
it now. Yeah, they are big and they are strong, and they're going to rough you up, and they're going to get you out of shape, and they're going to put the ball in. They're going to put the biscuit in the basket.
They honestly kind of play the style of the style that the Americans played 20 years ago, where it's like
Yes.
we've got 3 guys that play in the Premier League or play in Ligue 1 or one of the big European leagues, but everybody else is just bigger, stronger, athletic, but not that good at soccer, and so they play that more physical. Oh, did Mexico just score?
Nah, this one's gonna be controversial.
We'll have to see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see. I mean, U.S. scoring 4 against Paraguay. That was the most goals they had ever scored in a World Cup match. I'm not sure we see back-to-back 4s on the board. I said 3-1 earlier on the radio show with Uncle Andy today. I said 3-1 USA tomorrow. We clinch spot in the knockout round and potentially clinch top of the group, depending on what Turkey does against.
I see a 1-0
Paraguay.
or a 2-1.
Oh, you're going even lower.
Lower because Pulisic still, he's
That
a
is
question
true.
mark. He's a question mark.
Pulisic, as good as he looked in the first game, he's been training separately. Did they knock it? Oh, they're gonna say no. He just dropped that. Pulisic is still training by himself away from the team, and a day before the match.
Calf problem.
Yeah, and it's him and his freaking. It's always the calf with him. It's always like he's great when he's healthy, but the biggest, it's availability, and that is his biggest issue.
Don't put that bad juju out there, Jerry. It's not about.
There's
it's
nothing
not the best ability is availability. Pulisic is the man. Between Pulisic and Goffalon, or however you say his name, this team is going to go.
You mean the kid that was literally only in America for one day his entire life until he chose the U.S. national team?
That's how
the
we do
kid
it.
Florian
whatever.
Balogun. Florian
There we are.
Balogun.
That guy.
Balogun.
Close.
Florian
That guy.
Balogun. Yeah, his mom was pregnant. They were visiting New York City. She got so nauseous, she had to miss the flight, booked a hotel room. He was born that night in New York, so he got dual citizenship. As soon as they could, they flew back to England, to London. He lived his whole life in London. Could have represented England, could have represented us, could have also represented
Nigeria.
Is it not? Yeah, from his dad's side, and that's our badass striker.
Almost had a hat trick.
It's so great. That's what. But it's not just us. Like Morocco. I think Morocco fielded a team that only had one native-born Moroccan.
Yeah, this happens every World Cup. Man. That's why.
Look, FIFA rules about birthright citizenship don't matter for the rest of the world. We're only talking about what's the best team we can put out on the field. I'm down with Pochettino. If he
to win the game.
That's right.
There we are. That's right. We played to win the game. So this is going to be a wide open match. I just think it's going to be I think there's going to be some defensive mistakes, and you've got too many good players who can take advantage of it. And I'm not certain that Freese can stand up under the pressure that he's going to be on.
For the first time.
The Harvard educated.
Yeah, that's also a problem. I don't want my pro athletes from Harvard. You're an overthinker to begin with. I don't need you trying to
do you
do
want them from Stanford, like McCaffrey?
No, I want them. No, I want them. I want them from like LSU.
Straight out of Compton.
Yeah,
that's right.
I mean, I
want them straight out of
Iowa
Compton.
State, like Brock Purdy, or what?
No, I don't. No,
like
I'm good
Auburn
on that.
and Georgia and deep in the woods of Florida.
Beast, Texas.
That's right. Beast, Texas, straight out of Gilmer.
Region 2, Beast, Texas.
Oh, you North
I
Texas
want
people.
Nacogdoches.
We got the
Clint
Quan
Dempsey.
Cosby brothers.
That's
we got
right,
the
from
Cosby
Mark.
brothers. I mean, we're talking about the real players with real talent.
But it is funny with as good as the rest of the American team is now. Goalie for the first time in 20 years is a legit question mark. I mean, we had
Tim Howard.
We had Tim Howard, but we had Brad Friedel. We had Casey Keller. Like they've always had guys that were playing for the biggest clubs in Europe. I mean, Brad Friedel was Tottenham's starting goalie
the goalies
forever.
didn't go play basketball or football. They became the best goalies
They became
ever.
the best goalies, and
what they
yeah.
did.
So that is a concern, but we'll see.
We'll see tomorrow, man. I'm gonna have to wake up early. You know.
Where are you watching the game tomorrow?
We are going out to John and Paula's. We're going to watch it out there. He didn't have Fox Sports 1, and then he came in and was watching it on my TV. We've stepped up our TV game, you know, but they have a bigger TV than us. And so they bought us we have some World Cup tequila from Mexico. And so we're going to go out and we're going to sip tequila and we're going to watch the USA take them down.
There you go. USA win. Eat that worm. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we even got a little bit of a grito there. Well, Pops, we'll have to have you on again soon because certainly come football season, but we'll see what We'll see what transpires between now and then because if the USA does make a deep run, we might need to get a USA roundtable going with you and potentially Roll if he's not going to another fish fry as he apparently said he was tonight. It's 120 degrees outside. What are you doing? Doing
devil's
a fish
ass crack
fry
down here.
Yeah.
That boy has a busy social calendar.
Well, before we get too many details on what he has scheduled for the rest of the weekend, Pops. Appreciate you hopping on.
Yeah, good to meet you finally, man. Breathe deep at the Rush concert and pass that around.
Yeah,
betcha.
Don't bogart it. Don't bogart it.
You betcha. Thank you so much for inviting me on, and I apologize for a little bit of the video troubles on the front end. We're going to have to step up our desktop. That's the only answer.
Oh, is that what we're up against? Yeah, no. LG is the only person who knows what the hell they're doing in this operation. I mean, I make a run sheet. That's about all I can do.
I show up.
Cap shows up. Like you, trust me, you fit the profile of the guest expectations that we have. So until we need you again, later, Pops.
See ya.
Deuces. Thank you, guys.
Of course. Now we get to see, does he? Oh, there we go. Okay. I didn't know if he could just hold us hostage and not disconnect. Or
Man, such a high, like talking World Cup and the USA game. And now we got to talk about the Spurs.
You still want to talk a little bit?
Let's just I want to give a quick.
Get it out.
Quick 10, 15 minutes. My only beef with De'Aaron Fox, even though the memes and the internet is winning. Like the new thing is like, I don't know, bro. That's a little D Fox, you know. It's the new Diddy. It's the new pause. It's like, oh man, you little D Foxing right now. But we brought that man in on a max contract. The Spurs brought that man in on a max contract to do one thing: to close out games in the fourth quarter with veteran presence and clutch shots. What did we have? Turnovers and bricks. That's it. Stop shooting the ball, man. He shot it 6 times in the last 6 minutes of the game on the game 5.
Yeah.
You weren't hot. You were 1 for 10, man. You were 0 for whatever behind the 3-point line. No, you ain't got. Just know, hey, I don't have it right now.
Get the F out of here. It's my night.
Yeah, to have Steph Castle play his worst game offensively in the playoffs was just unfortunate and we lose. They lose by 2. The Spurs lose by 2. But the positives, we win against the best team in the NBA. They win against the best team in the NBA. And the Spurs pulled out victories over Oklahoma, even though the injury riddled, and the healthy New York Knicks. And when we beat the Knicks, it was when they beat the buzzer, man. I'm gonna get that buzzer, baby.
Like Dennis. Yeah. I don't like that.
It's like just loud. It's loud. They lost by like 2, 4, 5, 2. You know?
Doesn't it feel frustrating or more frustrating that I think for the first time all playoff run, all season, the easy, lazy narrative that their inexperience is going to be the reason they can't win it, it's even more frustrating because as much as I hate lazy narratives,
Was right.
it's exactly what happened. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's anything more. Like I agree with Wemby. I think they were the better team.
Statistically. Yeah.
Well, and not even going full
Yeah.
Kenny Atkinson of saying, all the statistics would agree. Like they
just knew how to
the Knicks knew
close.
how to play fourth quarter playoff basketball.
Yeah.
Spurs did that though against the Thunder.
Yeah. But they didn't have Jalen. Or not, was it Jalen?
Yeah, Jalen Williams.
Yeah.
Spurs don't make it out of the Western Conference Finals without De'Aaron Fox.
No, and I completely agree. But I also, that's where I think De'Aaron Fox, the high ankle sprain that he played through, I mean, in the regular season, you're probably out of the lineup 3 to 4 weeks to let it fully heal. If you're having to rush back, you're probably still out a week. I mean, he missed
the turnover. Okay, so let's give that the excuse for some shots.
Right.
What about the shots that are 2 feet away from the rim?
Yeah, or the pass to nobody that
the
led to the
decision
layup.
making. That's not high ankle sprain.
No, and I think that is, again,
That could be put on defense. That could be put on long jumpers because you don't have your legs.
I think that's where the lazy narrative of inexperience pops back up because, Wemby's 22, Castle 21, Harper 20.
Missing
we all know
defensive
that.
assignments.
But Fox, it's not like his only playoff experience before this year was one 7-game series that they lost to the Warriors. So it's not like his experience was there. Yeah.
Ripped him so hard he got ripped out of a job in Sacramento because he ripped the Star and the Star wanted out because Mike Brown called him out so bad. And it was mostly defensive assignments. And hey, I told you not to go into this corner. Like he needs to mature just like the rest of the team.
See, and that's why
let's take this as like a 2013 Spurs loss against the Miami Heat and come back with the most perfect playoffs with the beautiful game.
Yeah.
In
2014, and they win it in 5 games, right?
Yeah.
In the
and
rematch
I don't think we're
against
seeing
the
the
Heat.
Knicks in the the Spurs ain't seeing the Knicks.
There you go.
It'll
be interesting
if they
to
go
see,
back to the championship.
It'll be interesting to see what the East looks like next year because Knicks are probably going to lose Shamet and Mitchell Robinson. Maybe they can find a way to retain Robinson without going over the second apron, but that's tired head financial
I don't
side
think they
of-
keep Robinson just because he's a liability on the free throws. They
He is, but he's just such a defensive
Look how much it took out
value
Cat.
coming off your bench.
Worst free throw shooter in NBA history.
Yeah, what was it,
Yeah.
like 31, 32%?
But they had to put in the third stringer, and then Cat was tired, and
Yeah.
that ruined his offensive ability. So I think
East
they
is-
move off Robinson.
The East is certainly there's more question marks of the hierarchy. I mean, you got to say the Knicks are number one right now. Of course, they just won the championship, but if Tatum doesn't rupture his Achilles, I think you would still be saying, after Boston won the championship, 3 years ago, because it went Boston, then the Thunder, and now the Knicks. So, I mean, if Tatum's back, I think on paper you would say, well, the Celtics were the champion before the injury. They're probably getting back close to that level.
You're
The
gonna
West,
you're gonna have Halliburton back in the East. They went through an easy East, and the narrative that we were trying to tell ourselves, we're not taking all this time off. We're blah blah blah. Like, we're on a roll, so we're gonna keep rolling. They are gonna keep rolling. Stop buzzing me, you son of a.
keep up the good work.
Yeah, that kind of just was like poo-poo in our face,
Yeah.
Like, we needed the rest.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
We needed the rest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, if anybody asked me ever again, would you rather have a rolling team and go against someone that's been sitting down for 11 days? Which one would you rather have? I'm picking the 11 days.
Yeah.
I'm picking the 11 days every time.
No matter how many former coaches say the opposite,
Yeah.
I think
we were trying to talk ourselves into
I know,
it, man.
I know.
No, we need the rest. You want the rest of the play.
Well, the rest also, that feeds into that narrative too of, the slippage in the fourth quarter. You wonder if is some of that because you're not as
Tired.
rested, you're tired, you're, not just physically, but
You know, it
mentally
was-
exhausted.
The crazy thing is, my pops this is his first time watching, I remember watching the Bulls in 98 and all that stuff, and he's like, this is greatness, with Jordan. He was all on board on the Spurs. He was all just locked in on every game, staying up late, which was killing me because he kept texting me, and I'm like, shut up. He's like, I can't believe that, Pat. I'm like,
I can't believe you're texting me at midnight.
I'm gonna drive to New Braunfels and slap you, old man. But he was like, what was it, game 5 or game 4? He kept on. He's like, I've never witnessed anything like that. And I'm like, well, you don't know about the .4 shot. You don't know about Zaza taking out Kawhi Leonard. And what's some other good Spurs ones that kill us? We live in a little bit of misery in Spurs Nation.
Ray Allen,
Yeah.
Ray Allen.
Manu fouling Dirk.
Manu
Fouling
fouling
Dirk.
in 06.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I was like, this one it goes up there. And there's 3 of them. Wemby passing it to a non-looking
Castle
Stephon
off the
Castle.
back.
The 2 missed free throws. Then whatchamacallit, just, I can't even.
Are you able to say this year was a successful year?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I am too.
This-
I don't like the
We were way ahead of schedule. No, they were way ahead of schedule. I'm rusty. Leave me alone with those.
He's not.
No, he's not. He's on point, dude. He's jabbing me right now. But they were rusty, or they were inexperienced, and it's just, we overexceeded heavily. But that's on them. Like I said in the previous podcast, you keep overachieving, I'm gonna expect more.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, you're raising the bar every
That's on
round.
them.
Yeah.
That's on them.
Now we, next year when we're starting a playoff, when
It's
we're
championship.
it's going to feel like next year a second round loss is going to be a massive disappointment.
Yeah.
A Western Conference Finals loss to the Thunder, I'll understand, but it'll be a disappointment.
Yeah.
A finals loss will be like, oh, okay, so we've hit the wall again, and they Dad gummit.
Feel like Mexico just scored a goal.
Yeah, you got me. You've got me getting caught by the buzzer now. No, and those are that's the good. That's a great thing about having that high of expectations. It means you should be achieving that. You should be there.
This is the Timmy era where we expect the Spurs
Right.
to win the championship
Exactly every year. Yep.
That's the goal. It's the Yankee mentality.
And it started Wemby's age 22 year. You know, the Timmy era, Timmy was,
Well,
the
he
team.
was 22 when he came out of the draft.
He was, but the team was already built
Yeah.
around him. I mean, that was a team that was already at the higher end of the Western Conference, had the
But Timmy Eric,
David Robinson injury that they held him out to get Timmy, get better odds to get Timmy. The team was built, though. I mean, the team was a playoff team.
Timmy.
Had what?
The Mavericks odds to get Timmy.
Yeah.
And we got him.
And it hit.
They got him.
It's funny how that happens.
Got him before the buzzer.
LG, do you have that OG Anunoby clip I sent you? Have you seen this one?
Is it where he's just
Dude.
spaced out?
OG looks like what my dad's probably going to look like at that Rush concert. Like OG is so lit on, and it's what makes it even better is it's Good Morning America. So the sports mastermind that is George Stephanopoulos, former Clinton aide or chief of staff, whatever he was. He's asking a sports question. You can kind of hear it at the beginning of this, but OG is in such another world that this is the response you got on Good Morning America. That this is the day after, or this is Monday from earlier this week.
Jalen just throwing them all the way under the bus. Throwing them all the way. So he didn't
So
get the
good.
joke.
Nothing.
He's like, huh? So what probably happened on the way there, OG's like, oh man, it's early. I'm hungover. Who wants to wake and bake?
No, I think
And everybody's like, no, we're gonna be on TV. You don't do that.
he's like, I
Nah,
gotta pop some
I'm gonna be all
edibles.
right.
Yeah, I gotta
be
pop
all right.
edibles to get through this. So at least we got OG meme for the rest of eternity out
I
of
got
that.
some more about the parade during lightning round, but
Is it? You want one now from the parade? LG, do you have? Do you have
you're
the
probably
other one?
taking it. You're probably taking mine.
I don't know. It depends. There was some gold from the parade earlier.
Street lamp. No,
I don't.
street sign.
Street sign, maybe it's the same. I don't know. We did have. I didn't pull it, but the NYPD confused Tyler Kolek as for just a normal fan because he's just a 6'2" white guy running around.
He's like, sir, you get back here.
Yeah, they tried to stop him. They tried to detain him, and he's literally like, "I'm on the team." It's like, "Sure you are, buddy. Sure you are." And then finally, another one of the Knicks came by and got him.
I mean,
I don't really have.
It's all sunken in. They had to experience it. We had to experience it. The loss. It's only happened once before in the championship, and it was brutal loss because it was self-inflicted wounds.
That's the worst. That's the worst feeling
Yeah.
about it is to know. But I also think potentially that's the best carryover from it. To know, I mean, I joke about them leading 72% of the series,
Yeah.
but you know that. Like, you led almost three quarters of the time during that series, and you didn't even make it to a game 6 because your execution in late game situations was so poor.
It's almost like we should have got someone in to control that fourth quarter, like a veteran, and make clutch shots. And yeah, we didn't.
But who are you describing? I mean, who would that?
We brought in somebody to do that.
Oh,
He
you're
didn't
still
do it.
bagging on Fox. I'm
Yeah,
with
he
you.
got defoxed.
Why did
Don't ever defox.
So do we immediately dismiss the?
Nah.
Okay. I mean, that's
Let
what-
him learn. Let
Yeah,
him
that's
learn
what I was
from
about
it
to say.
too.
You can be upset.
But is he gonna the internet is killing him. New York is making jerseys with Fox's name on them.
Yeah, I saw
In the
that.
championship.
Making Knicks jerseys.
God.
Yeah, that's a bad. That's a rough. That's a
rough
rough
one.
one to come back from. I will give you that. Yeah, that's never what you want to see. The opposing team making a
I can't-
special jersey.
I can't wait to see what Wemby does in the offseason. He went to Shaolin. You know, he needs to learn more Wu-Tang techniques. But who we get, because we're going to need to get a big body. We already know that.
I think
They need to get a big body.
I think you can lower your expectations of this roster changing a whole lot. I don't see, the draft is next Tuesday night, and they have the 20th, 35th, 42nd, and 44th. It wouldn't surprise me if
we're going to get they're going to get bench players.
package maybe to move up a little bit into the teens, but I don't think you're getting another potential Luke Cornett like signing, some guy that's going to get $10 to $12 million.
They just need someone a little younger, like Luke Cornett. You kind of gassed.
Oh, sure, but you're also. Would you not say that Luke Cornett far exceeded your expectations?
Absolutely.
Going back to the day that you heard they signed Luke Cornett,
Oh, absolutely.
you're like, wow, that actually. I think
we got
that's
the memorable things: the block in
the
OKC,
chase down block,
the chase
against the
down
Thunder.
LeBron block. That
So
was
great.
beautiful. The
So great.
What was it? Was it the dunk or block where he did the Vince Carter?
Yeah.
So Cornette, man, I loved him this year. But
I think that was on one of the
it's-
alley oops.
Yeah, it's just we need a third person per se. If they keep Cornette, we just need a third
catch.
person to, bang down there so we can play. They can play two bigs, and against a matchup team disaster like the Knicks are to us.
Yeah, I would still bank more on Carter Bryant's development than finding that player you're describing in free agency on a similar, like I said, a similar Cornette level deal. I mean, some of the names, it's not even worth throwing out there yet because it's going to be your John Collins, Hachimura, some. If you are looking at potential power forwards or fours that are going to be free agents in the available or expected salary range that you have available, none of those guys make me say if we had had John Collins or Rui Hachimura in the NBA Finals, we would have won. I don't believe that. I think if we had better performances from the guys we had,
Where's that buzzer, LG? I just counted
we
two.
would have won. Yeah, I think it was
Three.
actually
That was a
3,
3-1.
maybe 4 in there. I was speaking as the metaphorical,
He's a little biased
Spurs
on that
fan
buzzer. That's
that,
a biased buzzer.
the metaphorical Spurs fan that says we. That's
The
not
royal,
me.
the royal we.
The universal, the royal we. You got anything else?
I appreciate everybody in the chat. Zeb, Boof, Far West Texas, appreciate you.
I believe that is Bofa.
Bofa, all right.
Bofa D's nuts.
I knew it. I saw the D's, and I didn't know if I wanted to go there. Yeah, so let's go in a little lightning round.
Let's do some lightning rounds, shall we? How much do you have?
I got. It's a montage of clips. So LG, get ready, buddy.
Okay. Do you want to give LG time to get it ready while I tell you?
Give me a buzzer if you're ready, LG.
Are you familiar with?
You have to tell me which clips.
Oh, okay. So the only one we're ending on the Spurs, but you can just run them just like that.
I don't see a Spurs clip.
It's at the very end.
No, that's definitely not a Spurs clip at the very end.
Oh, it's the second to last. My
Oh,
bad.
there
Second
it
to
is.
last.
There it is.
The Spurs fan?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So the first one is going to be the Knicks parade,
Okay.
where they're on the crosswalk, and it's the full video. You see, like the half the video is good, but she gets up there, and this girl works at a club.
Oh no.
She works at the club because she's up there. She knows how to grab the holds. She's holding her own body weight up. She's doing moves that we've all seen.
Sure.
And before Karen gets involved, let's go ahead and watch. Look, she is dropping it up there on thing. And the Karen below, she's like, oh my God. And they're just beefing at it right now, just talking New York crap to each other. And as she gets down, I'm surprised she didn't spit on her right there. As she gets down, the Karen, of course, white people have to ruin everything, tries to trip her.
Okay, so she is hanging.
Yeah, she's hanging.
She's
See
hanging
how I see her
off-
hand right
oh,
there?
yeah, moving her
trying
leg.
to move her.
Yeah.
That instance.
Oh!
Get off my block right there. She goes
Oh, she
up,
pulls-
grabs her shorts, and
She's
starts
just
hitting her
shaking-
butt.
She's just shaking her
And
ass.
she's just working it, man. She's pulling off the underwear. She's like, I
Oh.
don't care. Let's go. Let's go. She's ripping, started hitting.
Oh, now we're swinging.
Now she's swinging
Now
on
we're
her.
punching.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that was
that was New York on New York crime.
that was not the parade footage I had.
That was not.
No, but
Let's go ahead and see some more parade footage. Go ahead and roll the next one. We got my man passing out on top of a bus because he must have just partied a little too hard and inhaled a little too deeply. But his motor functions and instinct take over to shoot his shot.
So which one is this?
The one right below it. It's where it looks like the white guy pointing.
does this involve a man who may or may not look like he was just revived from death?
Kinda.
Okay. Yeah.
Because
Granted, I feel like you could probably say that about a lot of the parade footage from today.
with that donkey, I'd be revived from death too, baby. What's up, LG? There we go.
Oh, yes.
All right, so we obviously got a nurse or a first responder helping this man out. And he goes in, and it looks like he's hugging her. No, she's like, lay down, you passed out, blah, blah, blah. No, he's gonna go get back up. And she's got a donkey. She got cake back there. You know?
She's saving
about
a
to-
man's life, but yes,
she's about to get
compliment her backside.
and he's clapping, he's up. He went for the kiss.
Yeah.
He went like straight up, like, come here, baby. I'm gonna
Isn't
invade.
that-
I'm gonna invade that because all you got is yellow cake back there.
Isn't that a scene in that overrated movie that y'all always get on me for attacking, saying it's not as good as you remember it from your childhood? Doesn't that happen in Sandlot?
Oh, Sandlot?
Yeah.
Overrated movie. You know, that came up with someone and they're like, he said Sandlot was not a good movie. How dare he? And I was like, touche.
Yeah,
You're killing me, Smalls.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Not a.
It's a great movie.
It's fine.
It's a great movie. Hey,
fine.
man, a little sexual assault. Who
Yeah,
knows?
it's fine.
All right. So then we go down to the very last clip where NYPD finest, they need to work on their side to side skills. You know, lateral movement.
What do we have? Trying to hold a perimeter?
Nah, they're trying to catch someone.
Okay, all right.
And I mean, ankles broken, roller skates,
Oh, no.
the leap. Look at him.
Oh!
Upside. Oh, and there he got away from four of them and jumps in the
Oh,
crowd.
and he's gone. He's gone now. Oh, that poor officer just trying to get over the rail, and he racks himself hard as hell.
The Giants need to sign in because Scatterboo's going to get concussed some point this season. You know it's going to happen.
Yeah, if nothing else, get that. Oh, and look, the cop just shaking his head.
Yeah, like he just
Whoop.
Oh, buddy, that's nice. But then we go with our hero, my man, who took 1v200 because
Oh, yes.
he wasn't about to get punked like all those other Spurs fans taking off their jerseys
So have you
for a
heard?
bunch of little teenage kids
Have
running
you
around
heard
with
the
cameras.
story of this guy
Oh,
specifically?
break it down.
He's not even a Spurs fan. He's just loves the game. Like he just wanted the action.
Oh.
So he's got,
He's walking around. He's like, "You want some? Get some." And everybody's trying to trip him. They're trying to kick the back
yeah,
of his
because
foot.
as soon as if you can get him to the ground,
Yeah. but he's moving that crowd,
No,
baby.
it looks-
Look at this guy. You're like,
Oh, that was
he got it.
stupid. Oh, and how much better is it that he's also wearing a Rodman Spurs
Oh, I
jersey?
love it.
I mean, it's
He's about that business. Look at this guy. He's like, yeah, I'm coming after you, man.
Where is this at? Do we know? Did you ever hear?
It looks like a mall.
It's exactly what it looks like, but I don't know.
Is there a mall attached to like the Garden? There's got to be, right?
You would think.
Because the Garden's like a whole experience.
Yeah, the basketball court's not even, it's on the 5th floor
Exactly.
of MSG.
I think, and then like this guy's like, oh, I love how they're doing stuff behind his back because if he's not, they're not doing it to his face.
No, that guy, when I saw that spread, I had to do a little more research. And then when I realized he's not even really a Spurs fan, he just saw the Spurs fans getting beat up and jumped.
Yeah.
And so he just
And
just
now
wanted
they're all
that
cheering
action.
for him, like, "Hey, man, that was the one white kid coming over, like, let me get a
Let me
selfie
get
of you." Yeah.
So have you seen once he makes it outside, it's round 2 and he keeps it going.
oh,
So
man,
they kick him out.
he's
and
about
then
that
as soon as
action,
he
man.
yeah, he's all about that life. It's so great.
That's so good. Well,
Man defending a whole city on
congrats, champs. And
Abroad.
I felt bad because I ordered this hat, this very cool hat. New York or nothing, but it is a Yankees hat.
Yeah, you might want to clarify that because just seeing New York or nowhere
Or
on the
nowhere,
pod the whole night has been.
This
It's
is
been
for my Yankees, who once again Duval blew it again. Why do we keep putting them in relief?
It's been more of an ass whip than it normally is to stare at your New York related attire
did it
from
just-
across the table. You know what, LG?
It's a slick hat.
Screw it. I sent you a clip that involves No, I didn't send it to you. All right, screw it. Did you catch the in-game interview from the Yankee game?
Oh, what, with Jalen Brunson and
No. They're talking about the starting pitcher. He's saying he's pissed because he keeps putting the team in a hole and
Weathers.
yeah, and then right as she's giving the report, he gives up a home run.
Yeah.
Pretty great.
He struck out 3. Are you talking about today?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Struck out 3 in the first inning.
It was looking good.
Looked
and then
great.
Boom.
And then the home run
Yeah.
to start the second.
Great.
All right, hit me, LG. Give me some lightning there. What are the odds? Do we actually believe Kanye plays the Alamo Dome on July 4th?
95%.
You think so? Wow.
Jerry's gonna want that money. Jerry's gonna
It's
make it
Alamo
happen.
Dome.
Oh, Alamo Dome.
Very low percentage.
Very low.
percentage.
He announced multiple new shows.
The Alamo Dome.
It's
Why would he
the
do
Alamo
that?
Dome on July 4th because he needs a stadium.
And you think San Antonio's the one?
All of them are being used for the World Cup. If it happens, there will be.
You're gonna get some money.
I'm going to
for
get some parking money.
You're gonna get some
'cause
parking money.
The neighborhood will be insane. Actually, I won't get money for parking because I'll be using it myself to walk a block and a half to the Alamo Dome.
You would go watch a Kanye concert?
Separate the art from the artist, brother.
Well, I mean, his art's all about fluffing himself now. It's just, I mean, what's the last good Kanye song you heard?
I mean, I kind of like Father, to be honest with you.
I
Like, that one's new. I liked.
haven't heard any of the new stuff.
There
but-
were probably like 5 or 6 from the album he did with Ty Dolla $ign. That was a pretty good one. But yeah, no,
he's good at collabing right now, but I'm not. This is no.
but this
Yeezus.
this tour,
Yeah, there's no.
he's playing everything, all the way from College Dropout.
Give me late registration.
Yeah, that's what
you
that
know?
College Dropout, Late Registration,
He plays, but if
Was
he's
it
sitting there going to be defending
Twisted
himself-
Dark Fantasy.
Yeah, my thing, 808 and the Heartbreaks.
Yeah, 808.
It's just I can't take his speeches, and I feel like it's going to be speeches.
So I want to go because
Apology tour. I was right about the Jews.
no, I don't
all
think you're
this
gonna.
stuff.
I don't think you're gonna get much. I think he's backed off the
He's on his meds
more.
again or what?
No, I think he's interested in making large amounts of money again.
The Zionists
And
are saying, "We'll reel you in.
Yeah, I think there might
We'll
be.
cut you in, buddy."
I don't think you're going to get nearly. I think you're more likely to hear the full version of All Falls Down than you are him.
Jesus Walks is one of my favorites, man.
You'll hear that.
Yeah.
He played it at SoFi because he's done these like arena pop-outs for a couple months now. But now he's actually scheduling other arenas.
Side note,
I was shocked when I saw it. I was like, "The hell?
Yeah, I remember
Kanye
seeing
hit
that,
the
and I was
Alamo
like, I thought it
on
was
July 4th?"
I thought it was AI garbage.
I thought it was a bit.
And that was side note. I wanted to talk. I wish I had your dad on to get his point of view of this. Are we going to keep the grass?
No.
Like, why is these NFL teams not going to keep the grass?
Because
Dumb. It costs money.
That grass costs $7 million just for this month of games.
Keep the grass.
Not happening.
Keep the grass. If I was in the NFL PA, and that would be the majority of my beef.
You're gonna pay $3.5 million for each stadium. You're gonna pay half of it because the owners are gonna want you to.
These billionaire owners are gonna be cheap. Like if they raise, they've already raised.
That's
the
how they got to be
prices
billionaires
and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, raise parking $5 more, and it pays for the grass. I'm sure.
No, they're not. It's not happening. Also, so for Jerry World, they have those stupid field level suites usually.
Yeah.
They're covered now because
it's like
it's elevated. The grass, the pitch is bigger than a football field, so they needed more space. But it looks so much better. It looks
the grass looks amazing.
Yeah,
and it looks kept up. Doesn't look like it's getting patchy at all in any of the stadiums.
No, and that was even like 8 years ago when we would host a tournament with bringing in grass like the Copa America.
Yeah,
it
was horrible.
You had grass getting ripped up like crazy. Like you haven't,
because they brought the English like Nottingham grass go like where they not.
Isn't it Oklahoma
gardeners.
State that grows all the grass for?
They're very agricultural.
Yeah. Because what was it? It was I think it was all the college football playoff games. All of that grass is grown by the Oklahoma State.
Well.
Horticulture department.
As the last topic, let's talk about the Freedom 250 UFC fight. I'm playing. We're not talking about that garbage.
I thought it was. Look, truthfully, I'll give you this. I'll tell you this.
The last fight was good.
I hear the fights were great. I don't like UFC, but I hear the fights were entertaining. Of all of the things going on in our country, a UFC fight being hosted on the grounds of the White, that is so far down the list of things that upset me. Yeah. That it's stupid. It's idiotic or idiocracy. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. But if I was a UFC fan, I would have watched every second of it. If it had been a boxing match, I would have. If that had been Bam versus Antonio Vargas instead of UFC, I would have watched it. That one just doesn't bother me.
They would have
as
had
much.
class, and they wouldn't have been Michelle Obama's like this dude, man. Like
I think you're confusing boxers with just normal civilized people. Like I don't think Bam would have said that after he got a knockout. Like what was it, Hokip, whatever that dude's name is.
Dumbass.
Look.
I shouldn't have brought it up.
No. I'm glad you did because I can tell. Yeah, I can tell how interested or how excited you are to. I didn't even know any of the.
Gaethje just worked. Fucking worked.
Was that an F-bomb?
No, I was trying to say his last name.
Oh,
I
okay.
went for his first name because I don't know. It was like Ayapia.
Yeah, I don't know any of them. What was the other? O'Malley was one of them. I hear he's big.
That was a great knockout with the salute, but I thought he was going to blow it again because he's done that before and the fight wasn't over and the guy got up.
Oh, that's
and
funny.
He lost his knockout.
That's funny.
Because he didn't finish
him off.
He wanted to flex.
Yeah, no, if it had been any sport that I enjoyed watching, I would have been watching. That one just doesn't bother me as much. I mean,
but we had old Don Jr. get caught.
No, it wasn't Don Jr., it was Eric.
It was Eric?
Eric, are you talking about DMing?
No, I'm talking about doing a little bump skis.
Oh, yeah. I mean, come on. Yeah.
That
one, I feel like
remember when it was like there was a bag of cocaine on the White
Oh,
House
in the White House,
floor.
yeah.
It's such a big issue.
No, look, it's how we operate. There's some things we care and worry about when we're not in power, and there's things that we care and that we don't care or worry about when we are in power.
Hunter Biden's like, I would never waste coke up my
Yeah,
nose. I smoked that.
Hunter's been going full scorched earth on social. That's been fun.
Yeah.
You want to do some Tish and get out of here?
Let's do it.
Hit me, LG. I'm embracing the acronym. I kind of like it.
The Tish.
A little Tish.
All right.
For those
let's
uninformed,
get
that
this dish of Tish.
is a little today in sports history to close it out. How about 1898?
Good year.
U.S. Open men's golf. Scotsman Fred Hurd won by 7 strokes. The reason this is important, it was the first U.S. Open that was a full 72 holes.
Ooh, they drank all the beer in the wherever it was.
Full 4 rounds. It was in Myopa Hunt Club. I don't know where that is, but
Myopa. Yeah, that's a good club.
there's a lot. I'll just tell you now. There's multiple U.S. Open winners on this day that we'll get to. 1911, Detroit Tigers trailed 13-1. Came back to win that game 16-15, biggest comeback in Major League Baseball history. Do you have any memory of ever learning that Babe Ruth was the manager of the Dodgers?
I knew he was a manager, but it was the Brooklyn Dodgers at the
Yeah.
time. Yeah, so he stayed in New York.
1938, Babe Ruth signed on as the Brooklyn Dodgers coach for the remainder of that year.
He was drunk half the time.
That's probably
all the time.
That's probably a fair assumption to make. 1941, in his 18th World Heavyweight title defense, Joe Louis got the knockout over Billy Conn in the 13th round. Over 54,000 people were at the Polo Grounds to watch him get his title defense. The next two, 1960 and 1967. So we're talking about a 7-year gap here. 1960, Arnold Palmer staged the greatest comeback in U.S. Open history. He was down 7 strokes at the start of the final round. He ends up beating Jack Nicklaus by 2 strokes.
Yeah.
Comes back from 7 down, wins by 2.
Literally is in the clubhouse chilling for an hour and a half.
Just watching
watching
his name slowly.
Yeah. Arnie's Army.
Magnum Dom.
That's right. As we've heard,
he's got a big old hog down there.
Well, he was talking like he was in love with the Egyptian guy too this week. I'm telling you, gayest president. He loves theater. Always talking about dudes' dongs. Look it up. 1967, 7 years later. It wears a lot of makeup. Happy Pride Month. 1967, U.S. Open again. Jack Nicklaus, who blew the tournament 7 years earlier. Jack Nicklaus shoots a final round 65, sets the new tournament record at 275 overall, ends up winning 4 strokes ahead of Arnie. So Jack got redemption. It just took 7 years later.
No, buddy.
Before it came around.
That was a great rivalry. Like I told you before, my grandpa hated Jack Nicklaus. He was Arnie's
Army. That's hard to say fast.
A tongue twister is the thing. Hello, Mexico.
Make you earn it.
Hey,
they got the 1-0 victory. Okay.
I'm just fan watching. Right now.
1972. The U.S. Supreme Court confirmed the lower court rulings in the Curt Flood case. Do you know what that established?
Roe v. Wade.
Free agency in baseball.
Oh, okay.
It upheld baseball's exemption from antitrust laws. That was Flood versus Kuhn.
Whoa.
K-U-H-N?
Like that's
Kuhn?
I was like, that's civil rights era. So we're just getting a little.
No, we had already figured it out by then. This was 72.
Still
completely different. Completely different country
Early
by
70s?
No. Happy early Juneteenth Eve, too, by the way.
Yes.
1973, NCAA made urine testing mandatory for all college athletes, all participants. I did this one just for you. 1977, Billy Martin and Reggie Jackson got into the famous dugout fight. Billy Martin managing the Yankees at that
Reggie
time.
was going at him, man. Reggie.
And Billy gets fired
Oh, yeah.
at later
Him
in
and
that
Steinbrenner
season.
just hated each other, dude.
So on this
But he
day,
gets rehired.
in 1979,
Yep.
Billy Martin is rehired
Yeah.
as Yankees manager after fighting the superstar player 2 years before in the dugout. He is back in charge of the Yankees on this day. And then in year 2000, it was
In
the
the year 2000.
100th. Thank you, Conan. The 100th U.S. Open men's golf. Tiger won his first U.S. Open
Shout out
by
to
a
Tiger.
major championship record-setting 15 strokes.
It's insane.
It's
the U.S.
insane.
Open is supposed to be the hardest course all year.
It's
They grow the roughs. As we can see, I don't know what the final thing, but I think there's 20, 25 people within a stroke of the lead.
oh yeah now oh yeah we didn't even
It's
talk
ridiculous.
U.S.
And then
Open.
Someone, I forget who made history, but went for 6 over on the front nine, and then
Was, Keith.
shot
Kashmir Keith.
yeah, and shot 29 on the back
Yeah, Keith
to
Mitchell.
go even, and nobody's ever done that.
Yeah, what
ever.
a scorecard that is.
Yeah.
6 over on
At
the front
Pinnacock.
nine.
At Pinnacock.
Shinnecock. Birthdays.
Shinnecock.
Born 1886, George Mallory. He was an English mountain climber, but the only reason I included it is because you've heard his famous quote, or the quote that's attributed to him. He was asked why he climbs mountains, and his quote simply was, "Because it is there." That's pretty badass.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like,
he worked on that one.
because it's there. Yeah, brah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, brah, because it's there.
It's there. Hey, it's calling my name.
I think that's exactly what Englishman George Mallory sounded like in 1898 when he gave that quote. 1921, Angelo Bertelli, American College Hall of Fame quarterback, Heisman Trophy winner, 1943, first pick overall in the NFL draft, 1944. Born in 1924. Do you remember Mikan drills from basketball growing up, where you'd stand under the rim and with one you'd shoot the
didn't play
layup from under the
basketball.
rim, then you'd switch hands, shoot the layup from the other side?
I was horrible at it.
That's named after Hall of Fame center George Mikan. He was the league MVP, the first Lakers superstar when they were the Minneapolis
I had to
Lakers.
ask your dad to give me some early picks of you. Damn it.
Oh no, they've all been burned. Born on this day, 1939, stolen base champion Lou Brock, former St. Louis Cardinal. Yeah, eight-time stolen base leader.
Ooh.
Yeah, the first, the guy that Ricky Henderson would break all of Lou Brock's records a couple
Brock.
decades later.
He's a thing of the past. Ricky was the man.
One of the reasons, if not the reason, why I always, before Lance Berkman had the nickname, I didn't want to copy Big Cat.
Yeah.
So we had Pumas and Mountain Lions where I grew up. So it was Big Puma. It's what I named my PlayStation 2 was named Big Puma.
Put a sticker on it and everything.
Well, no, it was when you had to type it in and give it a name. It
your
was like the
handle.
first one ever. Yeah. Born on this day, 1961, Venezuelan baseball legend Andres Galarraga, the original
wow.
baseball
Yeah.
Big Cat. 1963, Bruce Smith, born in Norfolk, Virginia. Of course, longtime Buffalo Bill,
You know I put this on Telemundo for a reason.
because they don't take the hydration breaks.
Nah, it's
Because you
The
might end up
announcers.
seeing a chick with giant cans running around the studio doing something for some.
She's a great reporter.
Oh yeah, no, I'm
she's
not
a
talking
great
about
reporter.
her. No, she's a professional.
She is very smart.
Do you
know
remember
what
when
I'm saying?
Jeff Saturday was head coach of the Colts for like
Yeah.
6 weeks.
Yeah.
Jeff Saturday, born on this day, 1975. Also, Antonio Gates, former basketball player at Kent State, turned All-Pro tight end.
Hall of Famer.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
I don't know if he's in
He's
there
not yet, right?
But he will be.
I don't think he is. 8-time Pro Bowler.
Yeah.
Eh,
8-time Pro Bowler.
yeah,
doesn't
but
get
Pro
you-
Bowl, he was only All-Pro 4 years.
He won he led statistics for like 4 or 5 years before Kelsey started coming up. Before TG, Tony Gonzalez started going. It was always
Gates
Antonio
was
Gates.
after Tony Gonzalez, though.
They were
Or are they crossing
parallel.
over?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
parallel.
crossing over. Evan Mobley, also born on this day in 2001, former Defensive Player of the Year, only because Wemby got blood clots. And then close it out, deaths. I'm going to save the last death for the end because it's arguably one of the greatest names ever for a man who died in his profession. Dead on this day in 2002, Jack Buck, longtime sports announcer, St. Louis Cardinals announcer, Joe Buck's dad. If you grew up in Texas in a certain age, any parts of Texas, you were catching the St. Louis Cardinals on KMOX, basically our WOAI,
It was the
blowtorch.
Southwestern Bell St. Louis rush.
That's
why we
exactly
have
right.
Tons of St. Louis fans in San Antonio.
Also, dead on this day in 2003, the first African American to ever play in the American League. Everybody knows Jackie Robinson's name.
I know this name.
Jackie, of course, first in baseball, but first in the National League. He was a better baseball player than Jackie Robinson.
He
Probably
would have broken a lot of stats.
Hall of Fame outfielder. He was an all-star from 49 to 55. He was the AL home run leader in 52 and 54. Played for the Cleveland Indians, and as soon as I tell you, you're gonna hate yourself for not remembering. Especially on this Juneteenth Eve. The great Larry Doby.
Larry Doby.
Larry Doby.
Oh God, yeah.
Larry Doby dead on this day in 03. Also
I didn't
dead
have
on this day.
I didn't have it.
Arguably the greatest outfielder to ever play baseball. If you're talking defense and offense, the Say Hey Kid himself, Willie Mays.
Willie Mays
dead
Hayes
on
here.
this day in 2024. And then lastly, the final death, dead in 1967.
I mean, Willie Mays wasn't the
He was a Swiss race car driver, racing. He was killed in a crash at only 23 years old while he was racing. I'm not making this up. He was Swiss. This is just what his name was. Dead on this day in 1967. Swiss race driver beat fear.
beat fear. He didn't beat fear. He might have beat fear, but he didn't beat death.
You kind of can't make that up any better. It's literally BEAT space FEHR. So maybe beat fear.
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 You gotta put the
Fear. Yeah,
You
be careful though, because you don't want to contact the Charlie Chaplin crowd. Get us out of here, LG Cap. Tell the good people how to get a hold of you.
You can get a hold of me at the Captain SCL on Insta. You can get a hold of Sports Cave Live, sportscave.live on
Haven't
mostly
done this in
everything.
a while, huh?
Yeah, a little rusty. Juneteenth Day. Don't be surprised. It's a federal holiday, you dummies. It's been years.
Yeah, it was nice getting my getting paychecks early this week. We both got ours a couple days early because of the federal holiday. LG.
And happy Pride Month, man. I know all the.
Oh, I forgot to give you the official Pride birthday of the month.
Oh, was it?
I can't do it now because it's out of context. But let's just
Was
say
it Trump's birthday?
no. Let's just
Because
say,
nothing says like America than two men wrestling on the White House lawn while YMCA is singing with sailors dancing to it on Trump's birthday on the 255th holiday of America.
Have you ever heard of the Rangers?
Happy Pride Month.
Have you ever heard of the Rangers director of scouting?
No.
He's a guy named Kip Fagg. LG, when's the next LG's house?
I don't know.
I don't know. When's the next trip to Indonesia?
Soon.
Never.
If you want to get a hold of me on X, at Biggest Puma, Instagram, biggest.puma. Back next week, Tuesday night, NBA Draft Watch Party. Till then, go USA, go USA. In the words of the iconic Ian Dark, y'all be good. Have a good weekend. Peace.
Beat those Aussie ass.
Kids, what do we say about drugs?
Only thugs use drugs. Say no to drugs.
Yeah!